Hello everyone, this is DC Wood, and for the very last time I will be doing a recap of a particular event in Congleton. As I'm sure many of our listeners on Beartown Radio are aware, Curtain Call has sadly finished now. I would just like to say thank you very much to Beckie Morley for being an absolutely excellent presenter, and together I thought we did a really, really good show. I wish her the best in all her future endeavours with her other projects and her master's degree. So thank you very much, Beckie. It's been an absolute honour. So recently on our last show for Curtain Call, which was the 1st of October 2013, I decided to, for our creative spotlight, I decided to do a recap of the Congleton Open Space event that took place between Friday the 27th of September to Sunday the 29th, 2013. Congleton's Open Space event, it's come and gone, and by all accounts it can be regarded as a tremendous success thanks to chief organisers Alex Stuart and Sandi Marshall. It was their efforts and all the efforts of every single person involved in this event who put on their own various mini events that comprised the whole thing to make the weekend an absolute hit. And there were some people who missed the report that we broadcast on Curtain Call for Tuesday 1st of October, and I've been asked to if I could repeat it for them on YouTube. So I will do that for the final time as a final farewell to Curtain Call as well. Right, and Open Space event. It spanned over 3 days, as I said, Friday 27th of September to Sunday 29th of September. The event started with the jazz and dance event at 2 p.m. at the Fellowship House on the Friday, and it concluded on the Sunday with the Foden's Band playing at Congleton Town Hall at 10 p.m. Throughout this wonderful spectacle that offered tremendous fun and built upon Congleton's community spirit, Beartown enjoyed great poetry, fantastic art exhibitions, wonderful music and dance, fabulous fancy dress, and of course some wonderful burlesque. Always welcome. Nudge nudge, wink wink, say no more. Taking place throughout all of Congleton, venues like the Town Hall, the Electric Picture House, De Lacey's Tapas Bar, Daneside Theatre, Trinity Methodist Church, the Fellowship House and the town centre itself all hosted the many events with great acclaim and success. And one of the few I attended, partook in, was on Friday 27th of September. It was the reel-to-reel event at the Electric Picture House, where 2004 Cheshire Poet Laureate John Lindley read out poems from his collection Screen Fever, which we reviewed in our Review of the Week several months back. What made this particular poetry reading so special was the use of film clips and music for presentation. This, coupled with John's exceptional talents for poetry and performing, made Reel to Reel a cracking night. I also had the pleasure of interviewing the Poet Laureate before the event began. If you want to check out that interview, there'll be a link in the description of this video for you to play and have a look at. I think it's safe to say that Saturday the 28th of September was the height of the Open Space event, with the action kicking off in Congleton at 10 a.m. Town Alive was the free-for-all for all the local talent, with the community truly coming alive to witness all the art, theatre, music and dance on offer. Beartown Radio were there, covering the show, of course, with our very own Keith the Oatcakes man, Graham, and the God of Thunder himself, Mark Potts, DJing, presenting live in town. Spotlight's Glee Club was also there, with Beckie Morley herself, along with Sister Sam and Emma Louise White, putting on a workshop and getting all the kids to break out and high step and dance. Other events included the Poetry and Music Marathon at De Lacey's. That was mentioned in our interview with John Lindley, who hosted the event with Sean Worth. The event ran on for 12 hours, the Poetry Marathon, 10 a.m. till 10 p.m, with some of Congleton's finest musicians and poets to either play a song or read a poem for 50p per performance. The event was another great success. It raised £117 for the UNICEF charity. I myself read a few poems in the marathon before and after my involvement in the Geared Up event, which was first of its kind for Congleton. Geared Up was a special role-playing adventure for kids and their parents to take part in a town centre-wide quest to solve puzzles and find missing components of Professor Von Nixon's time machine, who, along with his companions, had crash-landed in Congleton and needed help in returning home. Heavily inspired by the steampunk sci-fi setting fashion sense, Geared Up generated great interest from families due to the colourful setting, well thought out puzzles and great characters, for which I played one of them, giving out components and helping to solve puzzles. The event culminated with the time shift at 4:30, where the partaking teams assembled to see their hard work help the professor reactivate his time machine and meet up with the characters who had aided their quest. Saturday night ultimately concluded with the play Someone to Watch Over Me at Daneside Theatre and the Gold Lust and Carnivalesque events at the Electric Picture House, featuring live magic, variety, burlesque, fancy dress, and of course, a bar! Sorry, I like bars. Sunday 29th of September showcased plenty of music with Bedrock at the Young Pretender, and the Congleton Proms, courtesy of the Loudmouthed Women. Congleton Writers Forum were also heavily involved in the fun with Slaughter by the Water, recounting the dastardly tale of the Congleton cannibal Sam Thorley. The grim and gruesome tale, accompanied with music from Jackie Spry and Elizabeth Wagner, brought in a full crowd at the Young Pretender. There were no empty seats left. It was just absolutely fantastic to behold the pictures of how well the event had done, which was great. It was absolutely fantastic, and I wish I'd have been there to see it. And it was just looked absolutely brilliant, and glad to hear it was a success. Coverage of the event has obviously been heavily featured in this week's in the Congleton Chronicle that took place the week after. If you want to check out more information, then visit the Open Space event on Facebook for some good photos. To Sandi Marshall, Alex Stuart, and all organisers and talent who planned and partook in the whole extravaganza, congratulations one and all, and thank you, and tremendous stuff. And the people of Congleton really seem to take to it all very well. And here's hoping for a return next year. And thank you very much for listening, one and all. For the final time, this is DC Wood wrapping up his report for Curtain Call.